Hailed as the land of the rising sun, Japan is an archipelago of 6,853 islands. Combining history and futuristic advancements, Japan is famous for creating the world's leading electronics and car brands, while remaining deeply connected to ancient traditions. Japan is famous for natural sights like cherry blossoms and Mount Fuji, cutting-edge technology like Japanese cars and bullet trains, wacky inventions like karaoke and vending machines, cultural values like politeness and punctuality, popular anime and magna, and mouth-watering food like ramen and sushi. The snow-covered volcano of Mount Fuji is an everlasting symbol of Japan. The mountain dominates the landscape and has served as a muse of many Japanese artists over the centuries. And in Japanese tradition, geishas are still found within Japan. These women are trained in the traditional Japanese arts and performances and provide entertainment at social gatherings and formal functions. Known as the national fish of Japan, this colorful carp called koi is famous for its ornamental beauty. Incredibly pleasing to the eyes, Japanese koi can be seen swimming in the ponds of Zen gardens and temples of Japan. They could grow up to 3 feet long, appearing in combinations of red, white, orange, and yellow. As they are valued for aesthetic reasons and good luck, this isn't a fish you will likely find served on a sushi platter. Japan is known for its tea-loving and drinking culture, especially when it comes to green tea or matcha. Rich in oxidants, green tea is the most popular tea of Japan. During tea ceremonies, the powdered green tea is traditionally prepared inside a tea room with tatami floors. Stepping right into a world of takoyaki and affordable shopping finds in Osaka. Full of energy and lights, this famous city in Japan is known for its delicious foods and markets. During the Heian period, Japan was divided into independent kingdoms fighting with each other. To protect their territories, the Japanese feudal lords required men for defense, and thus a class of trained warriors called the samurai began to emerge. Legendary for their courage and exceptional skills on the battlefield, the samurai of Japan followed a strict code of honor. Which leads us to today's story. Tamamo no Maie, meaning lucky duckweed, is one of the most famous kitsune in Japanese mythology. A 9-tailed magical fox, she is also one of the most powerful yokai that has ever lived. Her magical abilities were only matched by her trickiness and lust for power. Tamamo no Maie lived during the Heian period. Her actions destabilized the country and led it toward one of the most important civil wars in Japanese history. Tamamo no Maie first appeared in China in 1000 BC as a beautiful woman. She became queen to the emperor residing over the Shang dynasty, and through seduction, she led the emperor into misruling his subjects. Her trickeries eventually led to the collapse of the Shang dynasty. Tamamo no Maie is responsible for the collapse of dynasties and thousands of deaths across Asia in ancient times. Over time, rumor began to fly that the 9-tailed fox was abducting young women and girls in the Nasu district. The imperial court sent an army of 80,000 to Nasu to fight the creature. She was eventually defeated by a samurai by the name of Kazusa Hirotsune, and her body became a toxic rock that killed any human or animals that got near it. Hence the killing stone. The myth behind the Tamamo no Maie extends over millennia and is well documented in various forms of Japanese literature, including no plays and anime films. Now anybody that's into the belief of Japanese mythology would be alarmed to find out that the killing stone just recently broke into 2, releasing Tamamo no Maie. Now I must say, with everything currently going on in the world, adding a 9-tailed fox to the mix We'll see what happens. Maybe she'll make her way out to Russia and sick Putin. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your comments below.